let's just use me an example, right?
Okay.
If I own my house, I own my car.
Okay.
What would be the benefits of me having a holding company to manage my LLC? Because pretty much the holding company would be here, right? And then the LLC would be under the holding company or connected. You kind of share that or explain that for us.
Visual person. Okay, so you can do it different ways. So you could have it. Well, I'll post the notes. You could have it to where, and excuse my nails, and there's time for them to be done. So you could have the holding company here, and the holding company could own the other LLC, or they could just be two separate LLCs.
Okay.
You don't have to own one another. But this is the thing. Whatever. Okay, so if you own assets, you really shouldn't. Let me say it like this. You have to do what's best for you in your financial situation. Okay, so depending on what you're trying to do, depends on how you need to own your assets. If you are trying to get a loan, if you are trying to get some financing, and you need to look, you need to have a high net worth personally, they're not going to look at your business, it's you personally, then you don't want to remove the assets out of your name. Okay. If you don't need to have a high net worth personally for whatever you're trying to apply for, then you want to have a separate LLC hold the assets. Hold just means that the LLC will own the assets. It's a holding company because that LLC is going to do no business. It doesn't have any clients, no contracts, it does nothing but own LLC. So there's no way that this holding company can be caught up in a lawsuit because it's not doing anything. So any kind of assets, a trademark is an asset. So you're going to trademark your business name, that's an asset. Beyonce has trademarked her name, Blue Ivy's name. Her record label doesn't own it. She doesn't own it. She has a separate holding company that owns those trademarks. So if she were to ever get sued, you go through her music record label, you sue anything, you cannot get that trademark. Okay, what if we sue Beyonce and you now own the name to Beyonce? She can't use her name. You can now go market that name. So you want to make sure that, any asset that you want to kind of keep as far away from the creditors, you can put it in a separate LLC. So trademarks, copyrights, vehicles, homes, jewelry, paintings, all these things can be put in a holding company. If you have a business that is asset heavy, okay, so I have a dealership, we own all the cars. The cars are going to be in one LLC. We will lease them to the LLC doing business. If you have a trucking company and you own multiple trucks, you are a walking lawsuit waiting to happen. Okay, so you want to have one LLC own the trucks, have a lease agreement between the holding company and the LLC doing business, and how you would lease your truck from a car dealership. The LLC doing business will pay the holding company a monthly fee to lease your truck, lease your van, whatever, so that the LLC can use it. So if your truck got into an accident, the LLC that the accident got into is not the same LLC that owns the truck. So they can't take that asset. So it's about setting up layers and barriers between you and the creditor and whatever it is that you own.
I love